Oh, oh dear. Oh, oh, that was a strange sleep. I feel all weird. I had a funny dream. Funny dreams. I don't know. God, I can hear Endermen. The place looks strangely different. How bizarre. Anyway, this is Melek, and welcome to my Let's Play Minecraft Season 3. As you can see, I've actually got a new texture pack. It's actually the HD Faithful texture pack, which, as you can see, it's faithful to the original Minecraft style, but it's HD and just nicer looking, I think. Anyway, so I'm going to give this a shot because I know a lot of you were saying, you know, get a texture pack, Melek. Well, some of you were. Many of you weren't, but some of you were. So I thought, you know what? Someone suggested checking this one out. And yeah, so where is everybody anyway? Let's have a look. So he's had a very strange dream. Like, I don't know. Oh, the windows look clearer. Very strange dream. Where is everyone? It almost feels like I've not been sleeping properly, I don't know. A bit strange. Hello? Oh my god. We have a weird upside down house that someone built. And people have been busy while I was asleep. Ah. That's a bit strange. This world seems more unsafe than it was. That's of some concern. What is going on? Don't know. I sense... Oh my god, I sense that something terrible has happened. I sense sorcery. What has happened to the tower? Look at that! The hell? There's a great big hole in the tower and in there, and my animals are dead, and it's not right. What's going on? I sense something happened. Something very bad. That's not good. What happened to the tower? Do I have enough to repair it? I don't actually have any. I'll repair the tower, but I don't know what's happened. Something dark's happened. Potentially very bad. Oh yeah, organics are up here. Oh no, not the map. I want the map. Gotta keep the map. Random wall. Okay, right. I'm just going to start leaving these vines. I can't be bothered to keep moving them. And yeah, I could put a button above the door. I know a lot of people are saying that, but the button above that door won't work because the vines are hanging down there. And I don't know. I kind of like how the vines are kind of trying to take over and and get in my way. I almost kind of like it, even though I complain about it. Does that make sense? No. No, it doesn't really, does it? Right, let's repair the damage to the air tower. How did someone even damage the air tower? I can't imagine those visitors damaged the tower. They didn't seem especially magically inclined. It would take an exceptionally magical being to do this. Got a bad feeling about this. It's about right, isn't it? And they're all gone. Perhaps I should use a bit of map generation fixiness. No, I should use a bit of far-seeing and see what happened, because you can. There's an awful lot of stuff being built around here. It's getting quite crowded. Why is there dirt here? Go away, mean piece of dirt. God. Now this, I recognise this taint from a long time ago. That prison in the Nether that I escaped from, that stunk of this. And that portal that got changed in my original floating tower, that stunk of it. I get the impression that Yogoloth, that Pigman sorcerer, has been here. It just... I was hoping to avoid any further meetings. Right, I'm gonna have a look at some of these buildings over here. You never know, there might be some clues as to what's going on. Failing that, might be something interesting message-wise. It looks like there actually is. My God, look at that house. That looks like seriously damaged. Oh my goodness. Home of an assassin. Ooh. Shame you can't hold a torch and it light the way. Hello? Oh. Ah, okay. Well, it was slightly spooky initially. Kind of lost its spookiness the moment I realised it doesn't go anywhere. I see. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna close the door because it's only part. Why is there a tree growing in the... Who plants a tree in the roof of their house? Assassins, clearly. And this place has been knackered. Oh God, this reeks of magic as well. Sorcery. And fire. It reeks, especially down here. Something very bad has happened here. Well, while I was asleep. Why did I not wake up? I would have thought craziness happening would mean that I would wake up. I get the impression that there was a mass exodus. Everyone fled. Let's nom on some bread. Very crunchy bread. Clearly must be a French loaf with it being so crunchy. A baguette, one might say. It's getting dark, so I think I should probably head back soon. But we've got a random building with a random roof. Ouch. And random house with no doors, just lots of windows. And random crawl space. And stuff. I just get a bad feeling about what's happened here. I must have been cursed or something while I was asleep to stay asleep, or I'm just a real... Why is this house is actually just an upside down house? Why would someone make an upside down house that's tapped? Although that name, like a pie for the win. That doesn't feel like a good name. Almost as if, I don't know. I don't think anything bad happened to them. Let's get inside. Right, I've still got a bed in here. I'm gonna sleep through the night. I normally don't bother, and the reason why I don't normally... But actually, let's see if there's wheat that needs... Yeah, look at this. The reason why, and you'll probably sort of be annoyed in a way, the reason why I don't sleep through the night is I don't know, I'm old school in the sense that I remember Minecraft before there were beds, long before there were beds. And I don't know, I just learned to survive the night, most of the time anyway. I think that there's something fun about being in mortal peril that only night exploration can really achieve. Do you know what I'm saying? There's something about it. Maybe not on your first night or two, but you know, once you've got a half-decent sword and maybe a couple of pieces of armour, at that point, and some food of course, then at that point you want some fun. You want to get yourself scared crapless by things jumping out at you. That's the fun. That's what we call fun. And yeah, so I guess let's just chuck all that in there. All this steak. I suppose there's lots of food that I've probably left behind. And an awful lot of sugar canes. Still getting used to this new texture pack. I kind of like it. I do, because it's clearly Minecraft. Clearly the same Minecraft, but it's just different. I'm just gonna harvest these. There we go. I don't know why I need more pumpkins. I just assume I do. Where's the other pumpkin thingy gone? Okay, let's turn pumpkin into seeds. Let's turn melon into... Actually, I think I only need one melon seed. What's that? Oh, we've got a skeleton up there. So, pumpkin seeds. There we go. Pumpkin seeds there, melon seeds. I don't really need a lot. I just need some on the go at all times. Do you know what I mean? And then they'll grow and, hey presto, it'll keep me going. Oh, the water's flowy goodness. Oh, it's still a bit... didn't quite do as good a job as I'd hoped. There. I can't believe there's only one solitary cow. I feel like they've not exactly met a good fate either. In fact... yeah. My magey senses are tingling. Oh no. They did. They all went through here. I can... yes. I think they all went through here, or at least most of them did. Why would they go through there? I mean... I can't imagine they had any obsidian. In fact, I can't sense them anywhere in this world. No. My sensors say no. That's not good. Why would they go? That's something. This just doesn't add up. I think it has. I think Yogoloth has definitely found this place, and somehow, with his magic, its magic, her magic, what, I don't know. I don't even want to guess at Yogoloth's gender, or, you know, the word to use to describe... We'll say him for now, for want of a better way of referring to the sorcerer. Oh my god, what? Aww. Thank you, Golf Bob. Ah! No, that didn't work out. I was hoping to hit the zombie again, but didn't quite work out. Aww. That's why I like this. It might not be my most popular Minecraft series, but then again, to be honest, I think everyone, well, a lot of people tend to say that my first series was the best. I think it might. I think it's one of those things where you always have fond memories of that because it was novel at the time. I kind of don't want to break this down, but it is kind of in the way. Please forgive me, Golf Bob. Please forgive me. God, I'm getting achievements now. Ridiculous. Well, I am going to have to clear up some of these things, because I don't think that I don't think anything good's happened to anybody there. I really don't. So, how do I get up here anyway? Well, I want to see what's going on. I want to see what people have built. I mean, I kind of saw it a little bit the last time, but obviously things have happened while I was asleep, and not all of them good. I think this was the Winish's home. And yes, you've complained about how I pronounce your name. Winish? Is it Winish? Or, how? How do you pronounce it then? How would you pronounce? Oh, there's a hell of a... It's got a new... It's sort of expanding quite nicely. And you've got your farm going quite nicely. Not sure why you need quite so much water, though. I never did quite get that. I know I put the water in, but I was only filling in the ditches. But, yeah. Do I have any... Yeah, I will have to consolidate all of the places around here and sort of bring all the goodies. And, like I've said before, you know, these people that come and visit, you know, there seem to be quite a lot of disappearances and deaths and things like that, and certainly lots and lots of missing in actions, shall we say. So perhaps I should put a temple, something like that anyway. That does actually look quite good. It was a good idea, if I do say so myself, to put my home in the roof of that cave. It's a good idea. Oh, we have sunrise. Oh, and who said to put a diving board on the top of this mat? It's probably not the best idea. Though it will be forever... Ow! If it was done, I would have to build the diving board in honour of Howie for his... I'll leave it up to you to say whether it was bravery or insanity for diving off the top there. But, you know, all's well that ends well, as they say. So, I was actually going to sleep the night through, wasn't I? And then I just forgot while I was harvesting wheat, which is fairly ordinary for me. Right, I suppose I should... I'm just trying to think now what to do. I'm kind of a bit... You know when you're a bit disjointed about things? Well, I've only just woken up, you know. So, potions of stuff. I suppose I can make some more potions. Some more melon in there. I don't think pumpkin does anything, does it, in potions? Wasn't there some weird way you could combine... So, what did they say? Someone said... Oh, and this was going back a while, when I was actually first doing the whole potion thing. Was it a mushroom? Someone said... Or actually, it's never always someone, it's always a number of people. But a number of people have said that you can mix spider's eye with a mushroom, and I think it was sugar, was it? To make fermented spider's eye. I don't even want to know why you would want to do such a thing. I'm just going to assume it's good, and I can't for the life of me remember what they said it does. So, okay, spider's eye, which on its own makes poisonous potions. And then I think it was sugar. Let's just make 3 or something. I think this was it. Yeah, here we go. What the hell is that? Fermented spider's eye. Lovely. That's beautiful. And apparently that does something as well. I'm not 100% sure what, but I think I'm going to find out, because I'm going to brew it. Oh, those mundane I need awkward potions. Can I just drink these? Yes, I can. So, right, because these mundane potions are no good. I'm filling up quite a bit, aren't I? There we go. Glug, glug, glug. Let's just fill up the old potion bottles. It's a shame this is mostly useless, this cauldron. Okay, and then we take one fermenter's spider's eye. No, 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 no. No, we don't. We take netherwort. That's the one. We put the netherwort in the top. We put the water on these. This will create. Jonathan Wass. I'll create some awkward potions. That then will, well, that'll basically create awkward potions. I don't know what else to say really. And then they can be created into other things. Namely whatever this bloody spider's eye makes. Which, let's face it, they're awkward yet. Spiders, fermented spider's eye. See what that makes. I could do with more blaze rods. That was one of the things I went into the nether for that time and actually returned without any. Which is normally the way it works. This episode's been... Surely this episode must be boring. I know every time I say that, there's always somebody that says, no, I like those episodes. Weakness. Weakness. Fair enough. Let's make... so that'll be a good negative. So what I'm going to do is just chuck some gunpowder in. That should make them into splash damage, so I can throw them at things. Hopefully not while they're too close, like how he did with that poisoned himself. I don't even know how that happened. He threw it at the creeper, and like the creeper, like football header, it's straight back into his face. It was great. Duration or potency. We like our potency, don't we? No, we hate our potency. Potency, we don't want to make it more potent. We want extra duration. Making it more potent, stupid. There we go. I'm guessing that it was just too strong a potion. So, oh, we've got another pumpkin, which is nice. There we go. We have our splash potions of weakness. Which I'm going to chuck there. Oh yeah, of course we used all the poison potions, didn't we? Instant health, regeneration. The instant health's the golden thingies. The golden thingies. I know what I mean. Okay, right. Well, that's just wrong, isn't it? Well, at some point soon, I am going to be moving all my stuff out of the towers into my new home, but I do need to arrange my new home a bit better. The first mission I really need to do. Oh, this place stinks of pig. I wish it was bloody regular pig. Well, actually, I don't wish it was any kind of pig, but I'd much rather... It wouldn't be quite as bad if it was normal pig. You know what? I'm going to stop now. You know when you get something wrong and every time you try and reword it, you just make it worse. It's one of those times, so I'm just going to shut my face. Okay. Right. It's actually looking quite nice. It's looking quite nice. Oh yeah, the other thing I was going to do, wasn't it, is that I was actually thinking of putting a staircase down instead of the bookshelves. Let's do that. Right, there we go. But push it further back a bit, and then have the staircase going down. This bit would still be there, but then I'd have a staircase sort of going down from here to where I am here. And then this bit in the back here, you'd kind of go round the staircase, and then that would be the rampart type stuff. And then from this main room, that would be kind of like the main hall, I'd have other rooms spreading off. I just kind of need to know how far I can keep digging. Do you know what I mean? I need to know how much space I've got. And then I can start planning it out. Yeah. But I think that's it for today. So I'm going to leave it at that and pretty much stop where I left off, a bit like that Grimrock episode. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, and until next time. And sorry, Adam Red 1, you nice try. No point trying again. I'm trying again. That's not gonna work. Until next time, everybody. Cheerio. No, third time is not the charm.